Hello viewers, in this video I am going to show you how to register the application and devices in the Things network. And in Things network, first we need to go to the console page, and in console page we can find two options, gateways and the applications. Already in the last video we have discussed about how to register the gateways, and in this video I am going to show you how to register the applications. I'll click on the applications, and here whatever we are observing, these are the previously registered applications. And in order to register the new applications, so here we need to click on the add applications icon. So option available on the right side, I'll click on this add application. And here the first thing what we should do is creating the application ID. So application ID is case sensitive, so we should use the lowercase alphanumerical so characters. So as the application is having the broad meaning, so I will use the home automation and some number I'll type. So that is some 16 I will use home automation 16. This I will use it as a application ID, and the description for our reference, any descriptions related to the sensors and device, so related to this we can put some description. So I'll use temperature sensor as the description, and the application UI. So application UI, it will be getting generated so by its own, or it will be issued by the Things network. So UI means extended unique identifier. And then the last thing what we should do to add the application or to register the application is selecting the handler. So here we need to select the handler, so whichever is near to so our gateway. So here as I am residing in Asia, I will select this Asia. So depending on which part of the world you are residing, you can select the TTN handler, and then just clicking on the add application, and successfully we have created the applications. So here the overview we can observe, so that is the application ID description, and it is created some seconds ago, and the handler, then the application UI which it got generated by its own, and the devices. So till now we haven't registered any devices, so it is showing us the 0 registered devices, and the collaborators and the access keys. And here different options we can find here. So after the overview we can find the devices, and in devices we can register the devices from this point also. And then the next option is the payload formats, and the payload formats we can type here, and the payload format which will convert the so raw data into the readable format. So that payload format we can type it here, payload programs. And the integration is connecting the application server to the network server. So application servers we can register from here, that is the integrations. So in the next video I'll explain you how to integrate the application server. And the data, the results, uplink results we can observe here in the data, or the download input we can give it from here. So that is about the data. And this settings is the last option. So settings we can find in the last general settings, UI, collaborators, access key, all the settings are available in this option. And now to register the device under this application, so we can use this devices option also here, register device, so icon is there. Or we can go to the overview, So in the overview also, so here in the devices, so here we can find the registered devices. So here I'll click on this plus mark, that is a registered device. It will take us to the register device page, and here first thing what we should do is creating the device id. Just I'll select the temperature as the device id, and the device UI means extended unique identifier. So device UI we can create from our side, or we can select this option, generate option, and if we select this option, so it will be so generated its own, this field will be generated. So this we can observe here. So we can create, so it is a 8 byte so address, so we can create from our side, or we can select the so generate. And the application key, it will be getting generated by its own application key. So here you can observe, so this field will be generated, and the application UI already it is showing here, this is the application UI for this. And then clicking on the register, and here you can overview the so device overview. So here the application id, so which we were used in the previous means the application which we have registered, and the device id it is showing here, means both the application id and device id. And the activation method is a OTA mode, so that is a end device activation, over the air activation we call. And it is showing device UI, application UI, application key, and the status it is showing, that is the frame ups, frame down, and the downlink formats. And then so uplink one payload, and the example code it is showing here. And here, so by default it will be selecting the end device activation method, that is a OTA mode. So corresponding to the OTA mode, it is showing us the device UI, application UI, and application key. So if we use the OTA mode, then these three keys means, that is a device UI, application UI, and the application key. These three things are sufficient. So if we use this OTA application mode, and if we want to use the ABP, end device activation method, then we can change this activation method to the ABP, and we can generate the device address, then the application session key, and the network session key. In the next video I will show you how to change the activation methods, and how to generate the device address, network session key, and the application session key. Thank you for watching the video. So please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.